Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube channel and Coffee Stream episode 448. Sorry there was no Canadian Wednesday yesterday. I wasn't feeling well, and neither was Functional. Hopefully, Functional is feeling better today. I have sent the link out to him, so hopefully he will be well enough to join us in a moment. Where are we here? Why is this not loading? There we go. Okay. So, yeah. As the title says, that was pointless. we had... We wasted 38 days and $600 million. That's right, you heard that right. $600 million for the exact same result. For the exact, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. And I... it's very, very weird that we just spent all that time and all that money for nothing, really. Greetings, Lewin. Greetings. It's so frustrating. And we're going to what I'd like to do here before we read any articles or anything like that. I'm gonna find Trudeau's speech, because it's oh, it's interesting. Let's see. Trudeau. Speech. Let's see here. Where are we here? Where is it here? I want the... Where is the... I just want... I should have searched this up earlier. That was stupid of me. Yeah, we're gonna let's share this here. Let's get this shared. There we go. Oh, where's Twitter? I need Twitter. There's Twitter. So yeah, it's very frustrating that we wasted all this time for the and got the exact same result. And there's he still has a minority. We have, the Conservatives are still the opposition. The NDP lost half of their seats. They lost half the seats they had before the election started. So, this is... I don't know what this was, other than honestly an ego trip for Justin. I really, that's all it feels like to me. It was an affirmation of Justin Trudeau's ego. Um so we're going to play the victory speech here, and we are going to react to it. Also, there's been a petition launched, I guess, to look into the leadership of Aaron O'Toole in the Conservative Party, which is something that, you know, Pincalo and I predicted that would happen if they lost, that Mr. O'Toole would most likely be asked to step down. So I would think that in the next few days we'll be seeing that a leadership convention will be called for the Conservative Party. And for my American friends, that is where basically the party holds its own mini election. We have where they have oh, the ring light. I forgot to plug that in. Anyway, so the Conservative Party is most likely going to ask O'Toole to step down, in which case then they're going to nominate a bunch of people to take the leadership position, and then they're going to hold a leadership convention and all that fun stuff. And yeah, so we may see a new leader of the Conservative Party again, because Andrew Scheer was asked to step down after the last election. And yeah, we're probably gonna see another another conservative leader, most likely. So let's get over here to the video. Load, please, Mr. YouTube. Thank you, please, Mr. YouTube. Pause. Pause. Thank you. Pause. Fucking. Okay. There we go. So, this was the victory speech from winning when the results were published. Why is... There we go. That's better. Much better. Okay. So we've got Mr. Trudeau we've got Trudeau winning the election. We've got possibly Aaron O'Toole being asked to step down. The NDP lost half of the seats they had. Yeah, this is this is going to be interesting. Okay. Where are we here? Feeling ready for that tourney yet? When is that? Oh, hey, hey, Blind Ryan. The tournament is this Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern, and it's gonna be on Blind Cito's channel. He's gonna be streaming it and hosting it. So yeah, I'm gonna put the link to Blind Cito's Twitch channel in chat near the end of the stream. Where are we here? I need to get to the play controls. There we go. Okay, here we go. Hello. Let's skip ahead till we hear talking. Thank goodness voiceover.
Your leader. Troisième fois, les Canadiens ont parlé.
For the
Please
third
welcome
time.
your leader, the Prime Minister of Canada. Veuillez accueillir votre chef, le Premier ministre du Canada, Justin Trudeau.
Oh shit. Music.
Pandemic and to the work with a clear mandate. Thank you all. You are sending us back to work with a clear mandate to get Canada through this pandemic and to the brighter days ahead. My friends, that's exactly what we are ready to do.
Oh God. It's intense, Trudeau. That's what we're listening to today. It's intense, Trudeau. That's what we're going to do. Oh, okay.
There are still votes to be counted, but what we've seen tonight is that millions of Canadians have chosen a progressive plan.
A
Some have talked
progressive
about division,
plan.
but that's not what I see. That's not what I've seen these past weeks across the country. I see Canadians standing together.
You don't see division. You ran on division. Oh my God.
Together in your determination to end this pandemic. Together for real climate action. For $10 a day childcare.
Oh my God.
For homes that are in reach for middle-class families.
Middle class, not lower, not lower class. You don't want to lift the lower class out of poverty. You just care about the middle and upper class. That's all,
For our shared journey on the path of reconciliation.
Oh, fuck you.
As Canadians, you've elected parliamentarians to deliver on all this, and our team, our government, is ready.
It's ready! I'm Batman! What the Intense Trudeau sounds like a meme. Good morning. Hello, Asia Research Directorate. Hey, we elected a man who had a stroke before he got elected. Jean Chrétien, he actually had a speech impediment type, like he had a stroke, so his one side of his face was all blue. And he was a pretty good prime minister, well, considering what we have now.
Quand je suis devenu Premier ministre il y a 6 ans, je ne pouvais pas savoir ce que l'avenir nous réservait. On ne savait pas que notre pays ferait face à la pandémie du siècle ou à une crise économique mondiale. Ce que je savais déjà, par contre, c'est qu'ensemble, les Canadiens sont capables de surmonter tous les obstacles. Et c'est exactement ce qu'on va continuer de faire.
I mean, that's not bad.
Je vous ai entendu. Ça vous tente plus qu'on parle de politique ou d'élection. Vous voulez qu'on se concentre sur le travail qu'on a à faire pour vous.
Wait, really?
When you say that you just want to get back to the things you love, not worry about this pandemic or about an election, that you just want to know that your members of Parliament of all stripes will have your back through this crisis and beyond. The moment we face demands real, important change. And you have given this Parliament and this government.
Why are you pausing after you have given this Parliament and this government? Like, what are you trying not to say? He does. He does. Oh, man. Jesus, okay.
Clear direction. Vous avez fait un choix. Vous avez donné aux parlementaires un mandat clair pour qu'on en finisse avec cette pandémie une bonne fois pour toutes et bâtir un meilleur avenir. Vous avez élu un gouvernement à Ottawa qui va se battre pour vous et qui va livrer pour vous à tous les jours.
Oh, fuck
On
you.
vous entend. On vous entend quand vous dites que vous voulez plus
You
de place.
understand. You've heard. We've heard you. We've heard you, he's saying in French. We've heard you. We understand. We've heard you. You've given us a clear mandate. We understand you. You notice how when he speaks English, he's all like, I'm intense, Trudeau. And then he goes to French and he's all like, hi, I'm soft-spoken, Trudeau. I've heard you. I understand you. It's okay. We get it. Like, it's weird. It's like, I don't understand why he has two different personalities when he switches languages. It's very strange.
Garderie et un système de santé encore plus fort, du logement abordable et des bons emplois verts, de continuer d'avancer sur le chemin de la réconciliation, des investissements pour la classe moyenne et pour tous les gens qui travaillent fort pour en faire partie. Mes amis,
My friend,
je suis prêt à
I'm
poursuivre
ready.
le travail. Notre équipe est prête.
You're ready. Then why did you call this election? You were already there. Well, oh my God.
Mais avant tout, ce soir, je veux prendre le temps de remercier quelques personnes. To the leaders of the other parties and their families.
Oh, this will be good.
Thank you for being part of this important moment. Political life isn't easy.
This
This is the path you choose because you believe in serving those around you. Thank you for your service.
Really? Okay, they're not military personnel, sir. Okay.
To the elections. To the Elections Canada staff and volunteers who signed up to be part of this democratic process and who will be working around the clock to count votes and tally results, thank you. This election has confirmed that our democracy and our institutions remain strong. And to my fellow Canadians, there is no greater honor than serving you and serving this country. If you voted for our party, thank you. Thank you for putting your trust in our team to keep moving forward for everyone.
Your team. This is not a sporting event, dude. This isn't a hockey game. See, he's rewriting his original script because he was delusional, thinking he was going to win a majority, and he couldn't say certain words. Oh. Oh, okay. He was trying not to say regime. Well, it's code switching. No, this isn't just code switching. This is... He's two different people when he's speaking in different languages. He's not code switching. I know what you're talking about. That's not what he's doing. His attitude changes when he's speaking in French versus when he's speaking in English.
And if you did not vote for us, I want you to know that we will stand up for you and work for you every single day.
Well, I should fucking hope so. Holy shit, dude. It doesn't matter whether we voted for you or not. That's your job. You're not doing anybody any favor. Oh, if you didn't vote for me, that's okay. Don't worry. I'll still do my job. Wow. 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 That's just special. YouTube deleted your comment? Which one? Huh. You're gonna light a cigarette with a gas stove. Alright, have fun with that, Turk.
Because no matter how you voted, just like no matter where you come from, what language you speak, the color of your skin, the way you pray, I hear you. I hear you when you say that we can only move forward if no one is left behind.
What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean, sir?
Our shared future is built vote by vote, door by door, and above all, person by person. That's something
Applause.
I learned when I first ran in Papineau 12 years ago.
Oh, applause.
Durant les 12 dernières années, en tant que député de Papineau, j'ai eu la chance de rencontrer tellement de gens de différents horizons. C'est un honneur pour moi de vous représenter. C'est avec vous que j'ai commencé cette belle aventure. Alors, merci pour votre confiance. Je vais continuer d'être là pour vous, mes chers amis de Papineau. There are a lot of people who've worked hard, very hard to get here tonight. First off, my fellow liberals, my friends, congratulations. Whether you're a candidate, staff, or volunteer, I know there have been a lot of late nights and early mornings. There have been tough days, but together, we've done something incredible.
You've done something incredible. Yes, you've won 3 more seats than you had 38 days ago. That was incredible work. Well done, Liberal Party. Well done. Great googly moogly, the underachievers of the century.
Bravo, mes amis. Et par-dessus tout, je veux remercier ma famille. I want to thank, as always, my mom, who's here tonight, who started going through election nights like this when she was a little girl when my grandfather was running for Parliament in Vancouver North. But thank you, Mom, for always being there. Thank you.
That was creepy. That was...
Sophie, il y a 12 ans, quand on a pris la décision de s'impliquer ensemble en politique, c'est parce qu'on voulait défendre nos valeurs, parce qu'on voulait contribuer à bâtir un Canada plus fort. Et depuis tout le début, on l'a fait ensemble.
Why am I getting like really creepy vibes right now? This is...
Et à mes enfants, Xavier et Ella Grace et Adrien qui dort depuis plusieurs heures déjà, comme nous devrions tous, on travaille fort pour vous bâtir un meilleur avenir pour votre génération et les générations futures. À chaque jour, vous me rappelez de ce travail important qu'on est en train de faire ensemble. Alors merci pour votre patience pendant que je dois faire cette job.
Cette job? Oh my god. Fucking Quebec. Cette job. Jesus, Quebec.
Sacrifice que vous faites tous les deux. We've all worked so hard over the last few weeks and over the last few years, and we have come so far. My friends, tonight, I think of something Prime Minister Wilfrid Laurier said as his generation was at the dawn of a new century. He said, "Let them look to the past, but let them still more look to the future."
You know, Laurier was out in, I think it was 3 elections, or was it 3 or 4 elections, and he lost to a conservative government just before World War I, right? You do know, also you do know that Laurier's last parliament, I believe, was a minority. His wife's there. He mentioned her just now. She's there.
Let us not forget the past and the dark days we have come through together, but let us still more look to the future and all that is still to come and all that we have still to build together.
Oh.
Let us feel the warmth of a new dawn, and above all, let us seize the promise of a brand new day. Merci, mes amis. Thank you, my friends.
Feel the warmth of a new dawn and seize the promise of a new day. No, Laurier was a liberal. Laurier was a liberal. Robert Borden was a conservative. And Robert Borden was the Prime Minister during World War I. Wilfrid Laurier was the Prime Minister when the Boer War was going on. And then he lost in 1912, I believe, or 1912, I think it was. And Robert Borden came into power, and took us through the war, but he was also unfortunately responsible for the conscription bill. Robert Borden was. So, not everybody is a great politician just because of the party they're in, so. But yeah, that's the wonderful victory speech. And he literally, he only gained, I think it was 3 seats for this whole song and dance. And don't understand. I really don't understand this insane wish of his to just stroke his ego. I just, because that's what this was. This was just an ego stroke, and smokes more to fill the void. Yeah. So that was a waste of a month and $600. So let's carry on. So Mr. Ford, our illustrious premier, has basically said that he's not going to commit to providing any money to municipalities to bolster and help businesses in these cities to help check the vaccine passport that he's just put into play. So let's take a look at that, shall we? Where are we here? Come on, Twitter, behave. Behave, please. This is not this is a shitty feeling here. I'm sitting here in my chair and I've got this like awful vice grip feeling in my spine. It really sucks. Anyway. Come on. Go faster. Okay, so let's get this story loaded up here. Yeah, I don't blame you for smoking more there, Seamus. Oh, okay, let's get this screen shared over here. All right, let's take a look. Share, please. Okay. All right, here we go. So this says, Ford won't commit to giving municipalities to enforce vaccine certificate system despite concerns from Brampton's mayor. Now, Brampton is a suburb, like a little part, like a town in the greater Toronto area, because Toronto is, like, there's Toronto, and then there's all sorts of small cities that are attached to Toronto that are still in other words, he knows what he's doing is a waste of resources, not to mention unpopular and enforceable. Yeah. What the fuck is a vaccinologist? I didn't say vaccinologist. What are you talking about? Bremladesh, yeah. What who said vaccinologist? Is there the word vaccinologist in here? I didn't, because if you think I said vaccinologist, I did not. So the Brampton mayor is really is concerned about the cost of of enforcing this thing. because there are going to be disputes, and those disputes are going to be put on the backs of municipalities to enforce that. And then there have also been businesses, like apart from the mayor, businesses have spoken out that this is going to be on the employees to check the vaccination status. And, this is an aside note. Just a side note, this is going to put employees in danger of angry customers. And Patrick Brown, the mayor of Brampton, also says, and he's right, that he's worried that this will put a bigger workload on police and bylaw enforcement, because it will. There's going to be a lot more people having to call the police and bylaw because the business is going to want to try to enforce this, and B, the customer is going to be upset and possibly start something like some sort of physical fight that the police will need to be called for, because and I'd like to make this disclaimer here: whether or not you agree with a vaccine passport, right, and whether or not you are unhappy with having to show one to get in somewhere, first of all, it's not the staff member who's asking you for it. It's not their fault, okay? And so don't be a dick to them, all right? And especially don't get physical with them, because it's not worth you getting arrested because you're upset about something that the staff member had no what's it called, no hand in starting or implementing. They're just trying to do their job, and they may not even they may not even agree with it, right? They may think that this is ridiculous, but they have to feed their family too. So just be a human, right? And at least be respectful. Like when I went to vote, right? They tried to get my phone number for contact tracing, right? And I wasn't a bitch about it. I was just like, I don't have the COVID exposure app on my phone. I'm not going to give you my number because there's no point. I don't have any of the apps on my phone. So no, I declined to give you my phone number. But I wasn't like, what the fuck do you mean give you my phone number? Ah, that's a violation of my rights. Fuck you. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I was just like, no, there's no, I don't have the COVID stuff. I don't have the COVID exposure app on my phone. So no, I'm not going to give you my phone number. And they were like, okay. There's no need to cause a scene. There's no need to treat the people who are just at the door doing their job like garbage. And as Elowen just said, if you feel the need to express displeasure, ask for the corporate email. Ask who to contact at the corporate level. Don't shit on the worker at the door doing their job. It's not helpful. You're going with the Nuremberg defense. I was only doing as ordered. Well, see, it's at at some point, like, these people are not, like, honestly, they're you can't shit on people for just trying to do their job. If you know, there are recourses to go after the actual companies that are enforcing this, right? There are ways to express your displeasure with this without treating the person who likely has very many of the same financial issues that you do, like just trying to feed their family. Like, there are ways in today's day and age where we can circumvent yelling at the staff member at the door. Then, you know, like, yeah. Yeah, the guy working at McDonald's is hardly a war criminal. Yeah. So, no. But they themselves did not, like, they were not sitting in the meeting going, you know, yes, let's do this violation of our civil rights. And also, if every worker that was forced to do this checking of vaccine passports left, first of all, the economy wouldn't work anymore because there would be nobody to do any work. Like, you can't. It does violate privacy law, but that is not the freaking entry level workers' fault. Okay? It's not. You can be as angry as you want that it violates the privacy law. There are recourses that you can take, and I don't know about in the States, but in Canada, you can file a complaint with the Privacy Commissioner's office, and you can, you know, you can go yell at the corporate offices of the companies that are enforcing this. You can write to your members of parliament. You can do all sorts of things that do not require treating the entry-level worker like a piece of garbage, because that makes you just as bad as the people who are violating your rights. Because here's a secret, okay? The people who want this power and want to keep getting more power want us to be yelling at each other and screaming at each other and screaming at the entry-level worker who's trying to do their job, okay? And doing their job doesn't just entail checking the vaccine passport. That has just now become an unfortunate new part of their job, which mostly entails, you know, service work, or, you know, cashier, you know, all this crap, right? Which is a thankless job in the first place. But the people who are trying to grab all this power, right, they want us screaming at each other instead of taking the recourses that we have towards them. Because the more of us that take the recourses that we actually have towards them, and the more people that educate other people about the recourses that we have towards them, the more problems they have. So if they can keep us distracted and pissed off at the entry-level workers and each other for, you know, voting the wrong way, in air quotes, or, you know, being forced to ask people for a piece of paper now to enter a specific set of places. Like, that is their goal. So perhaps we should stop doing that, and then we should be learning about the ways that we can go and you can, like, just so you can, we need to just come together and focus on the ways to voice our issues and get things going with the government, not with the people trying to feed their family. It's not, that's not how that works. We have more ways to come together and go against the government now than ever before. Right? We have more ways to properly voice the fact that we want change now than we ever had. And the more we attack each other at the working class level and all that stuff, the more we divide each other. Basically, the more we let the people in power use us like puppets, they win. Right? That's the problem. We don't need that. Hey, Sora. Yeah. Think before you yell at the worker. Exactly. Exactly. So 50 to 60% of the bylaw volume right now in around Brampton area is COVID related. That's insane. That is crazy. And the mayor is rightfully concerned that that's only going to rise. The health minister said that businesses who felt threatened by a patron during the course of verification of vaccine could call 911. Yeah, that's what the mayor is trying to voice his concern about, Christine Elliott. God, I don't like her. She's clueless. She's absolutely clueless. I don't understand this woman. The Toronto Police Service, however, quickly issued a tweet clarifying that 911 is for emergencies only. Yeah. So the health minister basically just told businesses to call 911 instead of bylaw. There are stories of nurses getting verbally harassed and abused here by anti-vaxxers people. Yeah, there's so I've seen, and here's my other issue, right? People who are upset with the mandatory COVID shot and the passport, right? Go to your freaking provincial parliament buildings and protest there. Okay? Stop protesting at hospitals. Not only are you interfering with the care of people who actually do have COVID, but hospitals are not just where people who have COVID go. Okay? There are other people with other health issues that go there. And your protests are interfering with them getting their health care that they require. It's just, you have every right to protest. You are in Canada. That is your right. You do not have the right to block other people's health care and access to their health care. That is not your right. It's like, I don't get it. I really don't get why people think it's a good idea right now to go and or at any time to go and protest a government law or policy at a building that is not a government building. Like, yeah, a hospital is a public building. Yeah, OHIP is, yes, Ontario Health and, your provincial healthcare does help you when you need to use the hospital. That doesn't make the hospital a government building. That is not where government policies are made. Go protest at the government buildings. Yeah. Yeah, Elwin says there are people with dying family members who have cancer. This could be their last day. Yeah. Just I saw a TikTok where a lady who her son was born like a couple weeks premature, so she has to go and get his weight monitored like every day. And she had her mask on because she was going into the hospital, and she had her preemie baby with her. And she was telling the story about how these people, like the door, I guess, was locked for security reasons because of the protest. And there was a lady who was like, yeah, the door's locked. You're going to have to go through us. Yep, right through us. And there's like another person was like, oh, look at her. She's got a mask on. Oh, look, she's got a baby. Guess we better give her 20 feet instead of 6, guys. Better give her 20 feet. And it's like, guys, really? Like, that's not necessary. It's like, yes, this is frustrating. Yes. Soros says protesters blocked access to BC Cancer in Vancouver. Patients who are barely able to walk had to struggle on foot to get through. That's fucking stupid. Doesn't Canada have nationalized healthcare? That means the healthcare is being paid for by tax dollars. No, it's not nationalized healthcare. It's provincial healthcare. And no, that doesn't make it just because the hospital is partially paid for by tax dollars. It does not make it a government building. Absolutely does not make it a government building. No. It makes it because hospitals are not completely funded by the provinces. The care that is given is paid for. Some of it is paid for by provincial health care, but there are still quite a lot of private donations to hospitals. There is still quite a lot of health care that is not paid for by province, and that you must pay for out of pocket, or maybe you have private health insurance that you pay out of pocket and it reimburses you. So no, absolutely not. A hospital is not a government building. No. It is a public building, absolutely, but it is not a government building. Yeah. And even if it were a government building, it's still not where policy is made. It's the decisions did not get made at the hospital, and not everybody at the hospital is there because of COVID. So you should not be protesting at the hospital. Absolutely not. That's not how that works. let's see here. What was I gonna say? There was something that it was a point I was making. A few seconds back, but I started reading chat and it's gone. It's gone. It's gone, gone. Yeah, that point that I was making is completely gone. Yeah, there's got to be some way that there's got to be some help here for the municipalities to help enforce this. If this is the way they want to go, they need to have cities give cities some help. I think Ford didn't want to go this way, and I think this is his way of making sure that the system breaks so that he can be like, "Oh, well, we tried. It didn't work. I guess we have to stop now." Like, honestly, that's what I think. I really think that's Ford's plan. I think Ford is like, I know. I just won't help the cities enforce this. So when it becomes unenforceable, we'll just have to be like, oh shit. Well, I guess it just doesn't work. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I actually don't mind protests at hospitals. Keep the entrances clear and don't harass anyone. God damn it, I just woke up. Oh, it's okay, dude. It's okay. It's all good. I was just about to say, I'm gonna end because my back is fucking killing me. But messing with a woman with a premature baby at the entrance to the hospital is a great way to get shot down here in the States. Yeah. I'm giving him too much credit. Yeah, probably. Probably I am. But yeah, I'm gonna end this because I am hurting. But Functional, if you would like to join me tomorrow for Friday, if you're awake, that's totally cool. Thank you guys for watching me today. I hope you guys have a great Thursday. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing Beat the Blind Girl tonight. I may or may not. Keep an eye on Twitter. Definitely tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow night. And of course, Saturday is the actual King of the Hill. And it is going to be streamed on a different Twitch channel. I'm going to put the stream or the Twitch link in here right now. So this is where you're going to want to go on Saturday at 8 p.m. Oops. 8 p.m. Eastern on Saturday evening. This is where you're going to want to be to watch the Blind King of the Hill. That will be happening on Blindcito's channel. Please give him a follow. Come and watch that on Saturday at 8 p.m. Also, don't forget, Saturday at 5 p.m., we will be doing the Star Trek stream, and we're going to be talking about all the captains and what we thought was their most egregious step over the line into, the over the morality line and how they came back from it. So you won't want to miss that. I hope you guys have a great great Thursday. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow at noon, and have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.